Sure you want to go left and not right?
Oh, yes. Now, I wonder if... Nope, those are plainly visible.
Yeah, they are, but they're pain in the ass.
Not really. I mean, if I do long jump from when it's at the highest, it should be okay.
Which is a pain in the ass.
Boy, it's a very high minimum jump in this game.
Yes, it is. Oh!
I guess I should have bought the steak. Oh well.
Yeah, you should have. You're never gonna make it to level 3.
Oh wait, no! The game over sound. That's so now we're up to 9 BGMs.
Well, is that a BGM or is that a sound effects?
We'll call it a BGM. We'll call it music. But we'll call the dying sound a sound effect.
Yes. Which the sound of things dying in Castlevania games is one of the... Help me out here. You're the wordsmith.
It's not the same sound. It's not that classic Konami do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, just like when people die, when enemies die. I mean, there's so many different things, the different sound effects that almost made it. Different sound effects of dying in Castlevania games. It's one of the staples of the franchise.
The monster deaths, you mean?
Monster deaths, yes.
Well, you know, all of the different animations.
Different animations, different sound effects, different screams and grunts.
Yeah, very, very rich.
Oh, I remember these.
Oh, left me a nice big one, too.
There it is again.
Oh yeah, I'll get rich quick here.
As long as you don't die from those birds.
I'm sure one of them will knock me into a pit.
Oh, I was wrong. There's the Medusa heads.
Oh, jeez.
They follow you? I don't remember the Medusa heads in this game.
That's awful. This is the worst enemy ever, and they made it worser.
They made it worser? Is this the guy with the cliffs?
I'll give you a diamond.
What the hell's the diamond for?
Oh, it's a special weapon. Ow, 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 ow.
I don't want to use it. Whatever it does.
Oh, it's a special weapon.
How does it work?
Well, you hold up and you press B. Well, do you remember the diamond in... Well, you didn't play much of Symphony of the Night.
Oh, okay.
It bounces. It costs how many? 1.
That's not that bad, I suppose.
Okay, now... Problem is...
You don't have the red.
I don't have the right crystal. Maybe you'll give it to me during the day.
No, you have to go to a town to get the...
Right.
So, you don't know where you're going or what you're doing.
I believe... I think that, if I remember right, the boatman... I accidentally went to the right place with the boatman when I was supposed to go somewhere else first. There is something that if I have equipped the boatman, or maybe it's during the day...
Oh, yes! Maybe you have to have something equipped for the boatman to take you to the right place.
Man, that means I have to go back across here.
But you said it wasn't that big of a deal when I said it was a pain in the ass. Oh! It's that short one that throws you off.
Yeah, it breaks up my rhythm.
Andrew, you don't have rhythm.
I suppose I could go back to the beginning of the game. I've got plenty of laurels.
It would probably be faster than you attempting this. I think this needs to be edited for time.
It needs to be edited for sucking is what it needs. We'll just do it again.
Alright.
Alright, hit the reset, please. You know, I should have made you try it first.
Entering the password?
No, jumping the blocks.
Yeah. But I'm the commentator.
Yeah,
You're the performing monkey.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, so EHKF
Or a hockey enthusiast.
E6UZ.
Just hit enter.
I did.
EH Echo Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Echo 6. Hey, this is your handwriting.
EHKF E6UZ TR1. Is that a V? Maybe that's a U.
You're done writing passwords. I'm now password writer.
Alright, password
You
writer.
can't enunciate when you talk, you can't enunciate when you write.
Well, the good news is I've got the diamond and the eye, so that means we're good. Alright, back to the church. Heal up. I'll need it. And we will try going across the river with different items equipped. See if it takes us someplace else.
That's a good idea.
Let's try the heart. Did we have the heart on the first time?
Did you have a heart on the first time?
I distinctly said a T.
That's a great place to farm. You just go back and forth right there.
And then just hit
you get
them.
a lot of quick kills without pretty much any chance of getting hit.
Okay, so let's do it with the blue crystal.
Sure. I'll take you to a good place. Heh, heh, heh.
Well, I think that's different from what he said before.
Sure, I know. What did he say before?
I don't know. Let's review the video. We were only here like 5 minutes ago, right?
Correct. Oh, a
Uh-huh.
town.
Ta-da! Alright.
So now
I
we
bet
know
it's that guy.
in order to get the red crystal, you need to use the blue crystal when
Yeah.
talking to the boatman.
I'd like to exchange a blue crystal for a red one. Done. Alrighty. Now let's see.
What a horrible night for a curse.
Well, let's farm. Maybe I can buy the Morning Star in this town. Now let's
Actually,
read the sign first.
Probably.
Turn right for the Dead River, left for the Sodom Woods.
The Saddam Woods.
Sure. I feel that you don't need to have a Belmont for a Castlevania game, but when one is missing, you notice.
You definitely notice.
I mean, it's central to the theme. Like, it should be done in the way of perhaps the Sorrow games or Symphony of the Night, in which you are not Belmont as the player character, but
Belmont is present. And actually, Belmont's role, at times, crosses paths with your role, whether it be going as teammates or going in as enemies.
Right, and in Curse of Darkness did that as well.
Yes.
See, I mean, the whole point to the Castlevania story is that the Belmonts are the ones who can use the vampire killer.
Right.
And are training generation to generation to destroy Dracula. And you have a Castlevania game, you have Dracula in his castle, you go kill him. But if Belmont doesn't show up, there needs to be a reason why.
Well, I think that's another part of the canon that may or may not matter. When you have characters that aren't Belmonts using the whip, like I believe it's Morris is the family name.
Oh yeah, John Morris in
Circle of the Moon.
In Circle of the Moon, or Quincy Morris in Bloodlines.
I believe they're related to the Belmonts, and they're able to use the vampire killer.
No, that was a plot point in the second game that they were not, so they couldn't use the vampire killer at full strength. And then you had to. They say that you had to fight the spirit of the whip's last true owner, which turned out to be Richter. Meaning that all the times, so anything after
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night was, Dracula was somehow destroyed without the vampire killer, even if there was a Belmont present.
Well, the Morrises used whips.
Yes, the Morrises used the vampire killer. We're not sure how they got it.
Right.
But they used the vampire killer, and it killed Quincy to have to try to kill Dracula with it.
And also, in some games, especially the ones with Soma, is it Soma Cruz?
Yep, Soma Cruz.
Soma Cruz, and of course Alucard, using swords or other types of weapons.
Yep.
What is your opinion? Do you prefer a whip, or do you prefer all the interchangeable weapons?
Oh, the interchangeable weapons add depth to the game. But, like the lack of a Belmont, when there's no whips in the game at all. There is, even Symphony of the Night had the whip sword.
Yes.
It wasn't a terribly powerful weapon by the time you got to a certain point in the game, but it was there. And it also had Richter mode to go through if you were not getting enough, whipping action.
Have you found in some of the later games that I think Portrait of Ruin...
Alright, hey. New source for laurels.
Nice. Portrait of Ruin does this, I'd say, the worst is having too much. Having too many sub-weapons, too many alternate weapons, just going too far. You have to level up every sub-weapon you use, and just too many options to customize, and you have to, going into every battle, you have to do a lot of trial and error to figure out what weapons you need to use. I like the simplicity of you have a whip, the end. That's always the best weapon.
Or you have an axe, a dagger,
you
cross,
have
and a clock.
4 or 5 sub-weapons, and, it's almost a rock, paper, scissors with the enemies of which ones work best. But I think having all those different magic spells, like in Circle of the Moon with the different cards, all the different weapons you can get, I think it's overwhelming, I find.
I think it kind of needed to be overwhelming because you don't need more garlic. I think that the overwhelmingness needs to be there because different ones are useful at different points in the game. One of the issues with Symphony of the Night, this is a problem that you get only in the Castlevania games in which you level up. But one of the problems with Symphony of the Night was that the... Sorry, pal, no time now, maybe later. As I was saying, the problem with Symphony of the Night is you had access to, whenever a candle would drop one, all of the regular sub-weapons through the game. but they were all completely useless because just your plain old regular attack would, you know, easily outclass them.
Right.
The other issue, so I think that the familiars and the magic spells were much better sub-weapons in Symphony of the Night than the actual sub-weapons were. And I believe that's why you get such a selection in the other games, because those extra abilities are the only extras, as opposed to Symphony of the Night, which had 3 systems for that.
Well, yeah, you know, the Symphony of the Night, the having the familiars, or having, you know, there's different types of categories, like whether it be, you know, magic spells or sub weapons or whatever you happen to have. That's great. But the problem is when you have so many different options and you have to level individually each one of those. Have you played through Portrait of Ruin?
I have played through Portrait of Ruin.
Have you completely leveled any of your weapons that you can?
Maybe 1 or 2.
And there's like, I don't know, 30?
I really wish I had leveled up the custard pie, because that would have made the fight against Richter so much more bearable. That was a nasty fight. Yep, so we have established quite thoroughly here that the eye does not help you see the pitfalls.
No. What's the heart do?
It makes you ask questions about what it does.
Should've just used the laurel.
I only got 2 left.
What other use do you have for them?
Not dying. Alright, so the shield apparently goes away.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Yep, night 6. We still have 2 mansions to go. For some reason I could remember there were 5 body parts to Dracula, but that didn't translate into remembering that there were only 5 mansions.
No.
Boy, these things are tough now.
They own you.
Hey, nobody owns me, man. I'm a person. Yeah, Morningstar will be useful. Too bad it wasn't in that town.
No. That'd be very useful.
I'm willing to bet if I use the garlic here, like the other cemetery.
Oh
yeah, it does
it's working.
Yep. I'll give you a silk bag.
Can you pick it up now?
No. So, the silk bag, if I remember correctly, lets you hold more garlic and more laurels.
Ah. So...
You know, I hope I don't die again before I find the town that actually does have the Morningstar. Yeah, I'm done with that.
How close are you to potentially leveling up?
Oh, we're at 168, so it's coming.
Possibly coming. No, no, no. Just use your laurel.
I guess I'm going to have to. There's no way to get back up there after all. Alright, so there's the silk bag.
You just used...
Oh well. Alright, back to town. Nothing else, I'll buy more laurels.
How many hearts are you at?
240.
Hmm.
So I don't want to lose them all. Invincibility.
What's out for the none?
Invincibility will help me not lose them all.
Yes.
Alright, I can head
It's
back
not
down.
250. Must be 300.
Oh no, we're at 189 hearts, so... Or 189 experience.
Oh, we're at 189 experience?
Yeah, you get
Thought we were
less...
200 and...
No, the experience you get when you pick up a heart is, it's either one less or it's half. Alright, so let's put the eye on. And leave and come back in. Well, that's odd. So maybe it's not the eye that lets you see the breakable blocks. Do I want to buy 2 or save the 50 hearts?
Might as well buy them, because you're going to get 50 hearts in the travels to find wherever you need to go,
the next
or you're
town.
going to die game over.
Yeah. So hey, I'll have more laurels. Hopefully there aren't any pits.
Like right there, you just jumped over.
Yeah, pits.
Are you going left?
Yeah, I'm going left.
For what?
Well, there's more. Because I'm willing to bet that that was the wrong cliff.
Well, yeah, but obviously it's the wrong...
the cliff we're looking for does not have a dude selling stuff.
Right, but this direction had a cliff. Oh, we just don't go downstairs. We just keep going straight.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it's the, the other ferry took us to the wrong cliff. You know what? I
Run.
hate these guys. These are just like the flea men.
Yes. Pretty much. Hey, we're in a new town.
Boy, that didn't take much. Maybe I shouldn't have spent the money. Oh, let's see what there is to see here.
Let's see if there's a priest.
And there's... Nope. Here we go. It's going to be chain whipped.
Buy some of my laurels.
Boy, in the exact same spot as the last town. I'm not in the loop, am I? Though it did take a little more doing to get to this guy.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I don't need more laurels. I need... Wow, I'm at 199.
Well, if you have a bad night for a curse, we might find out if it's 200.
Hey, look, there's an actual guy walking around this town. How about that? And he says, when I was your age, women loved me.
Well.
Thank goodness he told us where to crouch down for 10 seconds. Dig up the 4th grave in the cemetery for a diamond.
Nope. That's not what you're supposed to do for the diamond.
No, that was totally the silver knife. Man living in darkness can give your whip power. Alright, that's an actual clue to the location of the fire whip. But if there's no morning star, there's no fire whip.
And if there's no fire whip, they won't fall in love. And if they don't fall in love, on history.
If they don't kiss. Oh, take my daughter, please. That doesn't work without the lead-in. Oh, hey, it's nice of that one to be pre-broken for me.
It is nice.
Now, do not have the heart equipped, so it wasn't the heart.
No.
I guess it's Dracula's brain that does that, or...
Brain?
I don't know, is the brain?
Morning Star.
Star. I can't because I need another 30.
You shouldn't have bought that extra laurel I told you to buy.
Yeah, how about that?
Oops.
Well, at least I didn't buy both of them.
That's
since
true.
I was going to die and everything. Alright, well. I want that morning star. Believe in magic and you'll be saved. I wonder if that was a censored religious thing.
It could be.
Alright, well, let's go kill something.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are fruitful.
Yeah.
Yay! It's 200.
200. And nobody's giving me crap.
Well, you did get the 1 heart from that guy.
Oh, there we go. So that's 6 down.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. Alright, 6 more.
Oh.
Lame. Alright, we're definitely locked out of the best ending now. But
You have all your hearts?
yes, I do now.
Excellent.
But now I have to wait for the store to open again. However, it's dropping the maximum value right here, so why go anywhere else?
Ooh, we're getting a lot now.
Oh yeah. No sense going after, you know, those tougher mummies who can,
Hurt you horribly?
yeah, who can have that burst of speed. Alright, so I'll pick up some laurels, and I'll pick up the morning star. Turn right for Saddam Woods, left for the Jam Wasteland. Yeah, those damn jams. I suppose I should kill you. Oh, that's probably garlic. Which I don't need ever again. Or do I?
I don't really think you do.
I better play it safe. I'll buy garlic instead of the laurels, because I've got 2 laurels. I've got 4 laurels.
How'd you pull off that?
I guess I accidentally bought extra. Yeah, old lady, it's gonna be the garlic. Don't look into the Death Star or you will die.
Yep, that's garlic.
That thing's operational?
I'm pretty sure those are those weird green things that fly at you. I would suggest buying what you want to buy now instead of jumping around over water. Do you have to pay for the upgrade, or you just have the flame and as long as you have the flame and the morning star, he'll put them together for you?
No, the flame is a separate sub-weapon.
It is? Okay.
Yep.
Will the guy do that upgrade for free?
Yes. You just find him. I think he only appears at night. And
Well, I know he appears in a
absolutely-
place that looks kind of like a sewer.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to go there other than to get the whip. It's otherwise a waste of time. It doesn't lead anywhere. So I'll get the whip, and then I guess I'll buy more laurels because I can hold more. Then I can be really cheap and just laurel my way through the final fight with Dracula.
Or you could just do the smart thing and just not get hit at all, because Dracula in Simon's Quest is notably the easiest boss in the history of Castlevania games.
It's true. I'm still a bit irked that, you know, of the 3 bosses, including Dracula, you know, Death is the first one and not the last boss before Dracula.
What's the other boss?
The other boss is, They've used her again. It's, you know, token female vampire. It was,
A succubus?
no. Though she has occasionally been used as a succubus. But, her name's like Laura or something. In this game, she's represented by a mask, and, she's supposed to cry bloody tears.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright, let's go back to the jumping game. And if I screw up a lot of times, I'll make you do it.
That's fair.
Back to one-shotting, the way it should be. Man, I like to go through the jam wasteland again with this. Oh, this one's much easier. It's just 3.
Well, if you can't pass number 2, then...
Then I should take some Kaopectate?
yeah. There you go. That's what it's all about, the speed.
See, here's the right
Now,
cliff.
that's not really a cliff, but a wall, but let's do it anyway.
Yep. And this will
Are you
drop.
close enough?
You tell me.
Yes.
Yep. So we're not sure how you're supposed to know about this.
Or why you pass through a giant wall of stone.
And here is Mansion 4. See if I can do this in one life. Glad I came in here during the day. Even with the Morning Star, everything's taking more than one hit. Alright, well, let's keep my eye open for books. This will make things much easier.
Very clever. I see what you did there.
Of course you did, you're watching. Oh, that guy fell down. That means there's a hole.
Right there.
Right there.
It's a good thing you used that holy water to find that.
Yeah, you see, well, I wanted to prove
You
that
want-
my method works. And what are those things over there?
Yeah, I was just about to ask the same question. Oh, boulders.
Yeah, just arbitrary rocks falling down,
In the
you
middle
know,
of
to
them.
scare you away from the dead end.
You might want to pay attention to the game.
Yeah, so, you know, even though we're not at the end of the game yet, I think I can say, in summation, you know, in conclusion, I have no goddamn idea how I beat this as a kid.
No. A lot of
Okay.
dead ends.
No, I'm sure I fall through here somewhere.
It's a double floor.
And there's a lot of black under it. So,
Didn't we explore this dead end? Ah.
you see, now that one you could genuinely pull off with trial and error.
Well, that's exactly what you just did.
Yeah. You see, I know how I figured that out, because I just did it again.
Well, you just did the whole whip and throw holy water at everything until something happens.
Yeah.
You go to the left.
And it looks like I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I guess that isn't the room after all. I am going to have to find a guy with stakes, though.
Should have bought him at the last place.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling cocky. I hadn't died in a while. The curse has killed the laurel tree. That's probably why everybody is selling them to me.
Little bits of useless information.
Look, it's world building, I swear.
Okay, that's a quick way down the stairs.
Yeah, I found it. Oh wait, is this just going to be... Nope. Alright, well maybe I'm going through this way then. Yes I am. Alright, I'm sure that's going to be the treasure room.
And that's probably the guy that's selling the steak.
Interested in an oak steak? Yes I am. Alright, now I gotta find out how to get down. I'm sure it'll drop me at some point, or I'll just hit the stairs. Boy, that is some slow down.
Amazing slow down.
Whoa! Okay. Well, I could climb back up for another oak steak, but that's pretty high. Let's see what I get. Do I get the nail? Alright.
So now you can start whipping blocks out of the way? You know,
Yeah,
so
well, it won't help me for blocks that are under me, but...
no, I suppose it won't. Doesn't adjust the animation at all.
Not really. I mean, it is kind of nice how they show the shield.
That, well, I think that's extraordinarily necessary.
Yeah, let's not throw daggers. Yeah, you wouldn't know when you could or could not use the shield unless it showed it to you.
Correct.
I'm going to bed. But this is a waste of time. But I'm doing it anyway. Just to see.
How many hits it takes
Oh, the answer is 3.
Lava.
Oh yeah, and there's the glitch you knew about, but I suddenly forgot.
Something tells me that getting back is going to be a lot worse than getting there.
You know what I'm willing to bet?
What was the point of doing that?
I was willing to bet there were holes up there that were just going to drop me down. Alright, and we're back at the very beginning, aren't we? If I had had a steak, I could have jumped through that